Hey YouTube, this is Jason again. So I'm doing a video on my bearded dragons. This here is their 4-foot enclosure. It's 4 feet by, man, I don't even know the exact measurements. I think it's 20 inches tall and 18 inches deep. It's a custom wooden enclosure. It's hard to see, it's really dark down here. It's nighttime, and I've just got one light on behind me, so it's hard to tell. Maybe when it's during the day, I'll give you a full outline of it. It's actually got shelving underneath it and some cupboard space for supplies. So this is it. So as you can see, it's very simple. I don't put anything fancy in here. A couple desert-like plants, some water there, a nice stick for them to climb on. Then I got up here and right here, I've got these bird ladders that I use from the climb on. And then I wrap them with some vines and some green plants. You can see another one's here as well. So there it is. So this is my boy. Now these guys I got on the same date. Just this guy I got from a pet store. I don't know what morph he is. I do know that when I weighed him on the day I got him, he was 14 grams. And when I weighed him an hour ago, he was 39 grams. It's about 2 months, a little less than 2 months. Oh, he found a cricket roaming around. This is my girl. I got her, same date. She was 18 grams, and now she is 43 grams. Both are doing great. She's a leatherback. She's got some really nice colors. I'm not going to bug her, so it's a glare, I think. I'm not going to bug her too much. But she's really friendly. She loves to be handled. The male, he's got shed stuck on his head because he just did some shedding. I got to give him a bath, help him get that off. But he once you get him, he's okay. But he's a little sketchy when you try and get him. So yeah, that's it. Very basic setup. I don't use substrate. This has been sealed. It's water resistant. I just wipe everything out, any messes that they make. And actually, a little story with the girl. I've had bearded dragons now since 1999, so for quite a while. And I used to breed them, not heavily. I didn't have 40 or 50 of them that I was breeding, but I had enough. And I never fed bearded dragons mealworms. I'm in Canada, can't get dubia roaches. So I basically just use crickets. And 3 weeks ago, I decided, you know what, spice it up. I've been watching other people's videos. They've been feeding their bearded dragons mealworms. This seems to be going for them. So I thought I'll give them some. So I gave these guys, but 3 weeks ago, like I said, about 3 or 4 mealworms each, not a lot. This girl, about 3 days later, stopped moving her back legs. And for anyone out there, if that happens to your bearded dragons, it's a sure sign of being impacted. She was completely active. She was trying to eat. She wanted to eat, and she was eating if I put crickets in. And active, playing with the male, chasing them, and there was, otherwise there's nothing wrong with her. She couldn't move her back legs. So a good solution that you'll use for that is just to give them bath in warm water, lukewarm water. I gave her a bath 2 to 3 times a night for about 15-20 minutes in lukewarm water. And during the bath and after, I would just rub the bottom of her stomach towards her vent to help her pass it through. On day 5, she still hadn't gone, so I called my exotic vet, and he said, give it a few more days, because for such a young bearded dragon, surgery, probably not the best idea. So just work with it and keep giving her the bath, and I did. And on day 7, she let the biggest poo I've ever seen for such a small bearded dragon. So it was gigantic. So I learned a lesson. You know what? I'm not against anyone using mealworms, but I most certainly won't use mealworms again. That was the first and last time that I've used them for bearded dragons. So yeah, so it's a little story about her. So yeah, that's her setup. That's where I am. I might seem a little out of breath. I just went for a jog, so I'm just getting back in not too long ago. There he is there. He just picked up a couple crickets that were roaming around. Again, I don't know what he is. He might just be a normal, but he has some really nice dark colors on him. And she's a leatherback. And she's got some nice red on her as well. So, but according to the breeder, she's just a leatherback. So, but anyways, they're nice. I'll likely breed them when they're older, obviously. So yeah, well, that's it. If you have any questions or you want to comment on it, definitely go for it. Oh, bad lighting again. There you go. They're inseparable. They always chasing each other and playing. It's quite quite adorable, actually. Yeah, so that's them. I also want to give a shout out to two people. I think one is Executive Snakes. He's trying to, he's a you know, a kid, young kid, but he's trying to get into breeding. I think corn snakes, ball pythons, and leopard geckos. I'll put the link in the description anyways. Doesn't have that many subscribers yet, but he's got some neat little videos and little how-to videos and stuff, showing his room, and you know, it looks like he's trying to get into it, like, you know, do it as a business. Probably something he's going to work towards as he gets older. And then the other one I just recently subscribed to is RasmanuelOmega. I won't bother spelling it. I'll just put put it in my description. He's doing a really neat contest once he hits 30 subscribers. He's giving away some cool stuff, so check him out. He's actually got a lot of good gifts, prizes to give out, like light domes, heat pads, bulbs, water dish, and food dish. He's got all kinds of stuff. You got to check it out. So definitely do that. And yeah, anyways, that's it. Again, I apologize for the lighting. It's nighttime. I just got one light on. My green tree python gets really stressed out. There's too much light around him, so I have a red light that's on above me, and then behind me I've got just one normal light on, and he's over in the back corner where it's darker. So yeah, so there you go. That's it. Very simple. They just eat crickets. Oh, their diet, I only give them veggies. I follow the 20-80 rule, 20% veggies and greens, 80% protein. So I give them salads only twice a week, so a little more than 20%. So out of 7 days, they get it 2 times a week, and the rest is strictly crickets. And they've got a great growth rate, definitely putting on the weight, and I look forward to them when they get bigger. There you go. Oh, and the reason why I got these two is my other two, they were the original two, the first 2 bearded dragons I ever got. They died about 3 months apart of old age. So they were pretty old. One died in October, the other one died in January. They weren't, neither one of them were in this cage was unused. This tank was unused, had never had a reptile in it. So, yeah. So that's it. So thanks for watching, guys. If you have any questions, you know, feel free to post and ask. Again, just a simple setup. And please comment, rate, and subscribe. Take care to YouTube. Bye now.